Personally, my favorite coin for this market, it should kind of come last because, you know, I always save the best till last. But I'm going to be talking about this because it is the highest market cap of the cryptocurrencies. But I think that that's immaterial because when we look at basically one of the most like DJI 6930 that we have, so Doge DJI 6930, which is basically a dog mascot coin looking to flip the Dow Jones 30 top companies, right? This is a three-headed dog movement mascot. It's not just your average meme mascot, your average dog meme, right? This is a dog movement, so it's different. So the closest competitor is SPX 6900, which is a non-mascot coin looking to flip the SPX. So you can already see the lack of commercial appeal compared to DJI 6930. Okay, now the reason I'm saying it's immaterial at this point that DJI 6930 is at 21 million market cap is because SPX at this point here, now this has already had a critical mass banana zone basically. Now at this point right here, like right here, no, not there, there, right? This is $18 million market cap for SPX, okay? So many people may have thought, you know, that at this point it was quite high already for SPX. Wrong. Look where it went to. From 1 cent, it went up to $2.30. $2.30 from 1 cent. That is a 230x, people. A 230x is mega. Okay, so from that market cap, it just shows how immaterial market cap is because at the same time, this is a movement cryptocurrency that has a mascot at the head as the icon of this movement. So it's much easier to understand what it is for the retail investor because it's in the banana zone that retail come in. This is retail. This is the retail pump. So this is kind of existing money. Then we got the retail pump and retail takes everything up. So at this point, the timing kind of ends for existing market because there's only so much that existing market can take a coin up. There may be many market participants, but a lot of them will have already spread their stable coins or spread their sideline money into cryptos at that point. So from this point, this is where the kind of retail, new retail come in. Retail are what speeds up the prices right to the top. But anyway, right, so new retail are going to come in and they are going to see that this is very, very similar to SPX 6900, but the only difference is they'll look at SPX and they'll think, what the kind of what the hell is this? Or they will be listening to Murad and they'll be thinking, oh, I kind of understand it. You know, movements are sounding very, very attractive. And then they will come across one of my videos, DJI 6930. It's just going to make a lot of sense. They're going to be like, well, this makes way more sense because, you know, this is an actual mascot. It looks like Doge, Shib, Dog with Hat, Bonk. Yeah, all of the famous Shiba Inu cryptocurrencies that have come and gone and made incredible multipliers before, and they're going to think, oh yes. Now, they're not going to see what you see here. They're going to see something else. They're going to see something better than what you see here, because I think this is one of the last times you're actually going to see, you know, DJI 6930 in this guise, right? I'm saying no more than that. But if you go on SPX, then what you can see is basically just a load of gobbledygook, polysyllabic jargon, which people in the community get, but people outside of the community will not understand. And yet you look at this and it's just very layman's terms, very simplistic. This is a movement, a passionate movement, and we've already started to see an ascendancy for Doge, right? When we are seeing Bitcoin going up to its all-time high, you know, now we've seen Doge go up to 3 cents, it's gone back down to 2 cents. So to me, this is a tiny market cap for something that is, in my opinion anyway, an incredibly special cryptocurrency. You know, we're seeing some coins like AU79, GME, you know, some other, you know, I would say unworthy cryptocurrencies well ahead in terms of market cap. So that just goes to show you that this has got a hell of a lot more room to ride. And where this got to the other day at 33 million market cap, you know, it just shows you that getting all the way back up to 70 to 80 million, it's not going to take much effort because it's already made that ascendancy. It's done a 3x from the bottom. And I think that from here, it's got the potential to do even still well over 100x. Well over 100x, you know, to compete with SPX. And I'm going to be making more of a noise than I did all the way back, in the, at this stage. I was making a noise along with DJI 6930, and the market is looking like it's going to be, it's propping up for that right now. So I'm going to be making just as much of a noise. So DJI 6930, I just think this is probably at this market cap, the best coin you'll ever see at this market cap. It is, part of a narrative in meme coins that's incredibly sticky. Movements.